掉进了大海，可能有些往事回不来，可能岁月会偷走等待，爱了很久也许会分开，我们一同喜欢着现在，我们曾经被别人取代，我们都有类似的遗憾，所以一起漂流在人海，回不去的阴霾从此都种在我的脑海，月亮下的对白，单纯的像小孩。你有好几次问我那是什么，这就是爱，这就是爱，这就是爱。这就是爱，这就是爱。时间的青睐，以为旅途没有了意外，以为每天都会说晚安，但是有你就没有不安，因为想念比谁都厉害，因为寂寞会趁虚而来，因为爱的晴天和阴天都在心里同时的存在，回不去的阴霾都种在我的脑海，月亮下的对白，单纯的像小孩。你有好几次问我那是什么，这就是爱，这就是爱，这就是爱。
Hello everybody, I hope this video finds you well. Today I am going to provide my mid-May 2023 Sitrep on geopolitical activities. Basically what this is just a map of the world, showing general geopolitical alignments, and that by looking at the big picture, that gives you a kind of a big picture of where the world is now, and you can extrapolate from where it is heading. This came about. I answered a question on Quora, and I made a quick little map. I mean, I didn't even spend that much time on it, and man, the sharks came out and bit me pretty badly. It was like being attacked by a zillion mosquitoes. A lot of them were bots, but a lot of people had a lot of things to say, and some of them were good things. And so, you learn from it, and I sat down and decided to generate a better one, and took a little bit of time to do so. And I'm going to present it right here. So let's have a look at it, will we? Because I really don't want to spend too much time, too much of your time on a long video. Let's just make it really short and sweet, okay? So here is what I composed. The first thing that you will have to note is that there's a lot of red in the globe. This is the global south. If you're an American, you will refer to this as a third world banana republic. But they call themselves the global south. It is led by the Russian-China alliance. If you're unaware of that, that was something that happened and it was formalized on the 4th of February 2022. So you might want to look it up. And you will see there's lots and lots of red. To qualify as a red, you have to meet any one of numerous conditions, but generally if you participate in the BRI or participate in another organization in addition to that, as well as on friendly relationships with China or with Russia, you get red color. Okay? And every nation has their misfits, and every nation has LGBTQ plus people, and every nation has other people that are yearning and pining away for the United States. But the vast bulk of these nations that are colored in red are pro-China, pro-Russia. And while they do not like the Ukrainian war, they understand that if you are part of the global south, you respect each other's sovereignty, and you respect that all nations are individual and they should not be controlled by other nations. So that is the bulk of the world. Just by looking at this map, you can see that most of the world is the global south. Or again, if you're an American, a third world cesspool. Don't you know? Now, you'll also note blue. The blue color is the America-led world and its proxy nations. A proxy nation is basically, United States took it over and controls it in various means and ways, and they are just a sock puppet. They're a proxy. They can't do jack shit without the United States butt fucking them. That's a fact. If they step out of line, the United States starts killing some of the leadership. They're fucked. They're a proxy nation. They also called the rules-based order, meaning the United States makes the rules and they follow the orders. You'll also note that I have shades of red and shades of blue. The light red are leaning towards global south, but there's significant elements that want to go in other directions. And the light blue are leaning the American-led world order, but there are significant elements that want to go in another direction. You will also note that I have listed two other nations, or groups of nations, okay? These two other nations or groups of nations. The first group is in purple, and these are it's an emerging Pacific Alliance or independent group. For various reasons, a lot of these members, well, actually, they're currently American proxy nations, but are trying to see a opportunity as China rises to maybe get independence from the United States. You have Australia that's yearning for the Switzerland of the Pacific, and Japan is yearning to regain its further strength and power when it was the sole dominant nation in the region 100 so years ago. And again, you also have shades of purple, but I don't think there's anything that's leaning that way. You're either on board or you're on board. And then there's another group here, which is the green group, which I'm going to call Europe. Europe is a series of overlapping interests, such as NATO, such as the European Union, such as Europe Central. And it's got its own unique issues and complexities, don't you know? And it's fractured thanks to the United States, and you've got a number of people that want to have a unified Europe, number of nations that are leaning towards a unified Europe, and then a number of nations says, no way, we want to be proxies to the United States and you can't stop us. So that's the green. Now, this is just an overview. Everything is subject to change. There are numerous color revolutions in process right now. The United States has seized control of a number of representatives in Thailand, for instance, and the United States is waging 9 wars across the globe, and there's all sorts of sanctions and economic coercion on a number of client states. And I could add all those in, which would muddy the water somewhat. But in every instance, there is also, for every instance of what the United States is doing, there is also an instance what China is doing. And China is aligning with the world, making agreements, providing aid, building hospitals, building roads. There's all kinds of stuff going on like that. And I could add those over there on the map too. And it would really muddy up the world. So all you need to know, rather than looking at these individual instances, is to recognize that the world is fragmenting into coalitions or alliances. The big ones, the major ones, seems to be the red, the blue. The green seems to be discordant right now. It could go all blue or it could go all red, and it can be anything in between, and it can even be green. And we've got the purple alliance, which could lean red or lean blue or go purple. These are big questions and we don't know the answers. But that being said, I want to point out something important. Look at the map at this snapshot at time, won't you? Look at it. See the big swath of red? See the purple area? See Europe? See the blue? And note that the areas that's not colored, that's a light gray, those are just nations that just kind of want to stay out of the fray. Just they want to be let go, and they will align with whoever they feel they need to align with, but they're still going to try to stay independent if they can. So if you look at this map, it seems pretty obvious that the world is fracturing into alliances, doesn't it? But somehow, the leadership in Europe, the leadership in the United States, the neocons in the United States somehow think that by having a war in Taiwan, all that red is going to suddenly turn blue. That's right. They think that if they can get a war in Taiwan, they can suppress China. And with China suppressed, all those nations that are aligning with it are suddenly going to align back with the United States. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that idea insane? Anybody who thinks that truly belongs in a mental hospital. But there you have it. Anyways, people, this is the end of my little spiel. I hope that you got something out of it. And in every day, in every way, be the best you can be. Don't freak out about the future, guys. It's going to be bright. Whether it's a red alignment or a blue alignment, it's all going to be good. Take care, people. Remember, I believe in you. Bye-bye.